Hello. In this video, I am going to be showing you how to get started with your booklet. And the video is going to sort of be in three different parts, Canva, Photoshop, and then InDesign, and it's going to be sort of disjointed, but hopefully it is helpful. The first thing you want to do is work on your infographics. And the reason why is because those are due before the actual booklet layout is due. So if you are working in Canva for the infographics, you'll get to this page. You want your infographics to take up a full page, so you will likely be using a vertical format. I'm going to click on the US letter because it's 8.5 by 11 inches, which is good quality. And that brings me to my template. And from here, I am going to start creating my infographic however I had it designed, using different shapes and lines and other things. I'll add a little bit of text to my infographic. And let's just skip forward and pretend that my infographic now is mostly finished. It looks like this. My infographic is pretty much done. I did all of this in Canva, but I really want to add an eagle right here, and I can't find a good picture of an eagle. So instead, I'm going to take a Google image of an eagle, bring it into Photoshop, pen tool vector style it, and then upload it back into Canva. So I will open up Photoshop, and here is my pen tool eagle that I have already finished. One thing that I think a lot of people are going to get stuck on is getting rid of the white background and making it transparent. And so I'm going to show you that. To get rid of the white background, you first need to duplicate the layer and hide the bottom layer. And I'm going to be using the magic wand tool to just select all of the white area. And one thing that I have already done but is good to keep in mind is that the tolerance should be pretty low, around 5 or so that it doesn't select other colors that are similar to the background but not quite. So I just clicked the white area. All of the white is selected. I'm going to hit delete and then Command D to deselect. And now my eagle has a transparent background. And from here, I need to save it, File, Save As. I'm not going to save it as a Photoshop file. Instead, I will save it as a PNG file, because PNG files are sort of the only file that will save the transparent background and will not just turn it white. So I'm going to click Save. I'm going to go back to Canva, and now I want to upload my eagle onto Canva. So I'm going to click Uploads right here, upload your own images, and this is my bald eagle PNG file. I'm going to click Open. And great, here it is. So from doing that, my eagle saved with a transparent background, so it does not have a white box around it, which looks excellent. I now feel like I am pretty much done with my infographic. And after I finish both of my infographics and get them turned in and get that box checked off, it is time for me to start working in InDesign. So first, I'm going to download my infographic, and we want it to be saved as a JPEG. And as that's downloading, I am going to go into InDesign. And I already have this open, but you guys will not. To create a new document, we can go to File, New Document. And to create your new booklet document, you have to do a few special things here. So first off, our booklet is going to have 8 pages. They're going to be facing pages, and they're going to start at page number 1. You want to change the paper size so it says booklet. Keep the orientation the same, and keep all of these things the same as well. And I'm going to click OK. And this just opened up my booklet, and you guys can see that if I zoom out, it has created an 8-page document. So this page is the cover, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is the back cover. I'm going to show you a few things. Well, first off, to upload my infographic, what is really important to do first is drag that infographic into your period whatever drive on the desktop. InDesign is really particular with where it gets its pictures from, so it's really important that all of your pictures are saved in that period drive. Otherwise, it could have problems. And from that period drive, you're going to just drag your infographic into InDesign. And it is way too big, so I'm going to hold down Command and Shift to resize it. And remember, I only want to be moving it and resizing it when it has that that blue border, never when it has that orange border. Yeah, and it doesn't fit perfectly in the margins, but it's close enough. That looks great. Okay, so two things that I did not show you before. So first off, we notice that this looks a little bit blurry. And to make it not blurry, you can go to View, Display Performance, and change it from typical display to high quality display, which will automatically put everything in focus. Another thing that you might want to do is get rid of the margins so that you can see it how it will actually look printed or like published on the magazine website. And to do that, you can go to View, Screen Mode, and Preview. And this is how it looks without all of the margins and other guidelines. And to go back, View, Screen Mode, and Normal. Okay, from here, you are going to want to add all of your text, add background colors, add borders, add interesting fonts. Make sure you are practicing all of the design best practices. Make sure things are aligned. Follow the Grammar Big Five. Make sure everything is perfectly spelled. I am not going to go over all of the InDesign things that you previously did. The video will end here. If you have forgotten how to use InDesign, go back and watch that first beginning video to figure out what to do. That is all that I'm going to say. Good luck.